For this, it's time to talk about this magnificent bracelet. We have sold thousands and thousands of this bracelet. It's one of Robert's all-time best-selling bracelets. And today, while supplies last, we have the biggest, greatest value, lowest price ever, by far, not even close. Because we normally, the lowest appraisal that came back for this bracelet was $600. Start there. This bracelet looks like every penny of $1,000 or more. We promise you that. But today, it's not $1,000 or $600. Our regular price is $299.95. They took $100 off. It does not get better for a Bali bracelet, period, bar none. I think this is probably the best value ever on a Bali design bracelet. To get that much silver, that much gold, these are beautiful, large domes. That's not plated. Those are pieces of gold that they solder to create that gorgeous dome. And then you have genuine gemstones as well. Beautiful undergallery, comfort like you can't even believe. Huge customer pick on hsn.com. And right now you spend 40 bucks, $39.99, and we get it on your wrist. And one more thing, if you have an HSN card, we'll take another $20 off.
Wow. Which
is ridiculous, but we will do it. We committed to it, we're doing
That's
it.
right.
So the code you use is 186792. Put it on your HSN card, they're gonna ask you for that coupon code. You type in that code and boom, $20 more is coming off the price. Already $100, then you get $120 off your bracelet today. 4 choices. One is done with blue topaz amethyst. One is done with shades of blue topaz. 2 blue topaz on either side. One is black and white. I love my black and white. Black spinel white topaz. And last but not least, we have garnet Madeira citrine. So there it is, ladies. It's $199.95. Best value ever, bar none. I mean, seriously, for that much gold and that kind of workmanship and beauty, order petite if you have a tiny wrist. What does that mean? If you're under a 6.5-inch wrist, go with that petite. It'll work, you'll love it. If you're average, if you need between 6.5 and 7.5, you're ordering the small medium. If you need over 7.5, you go medium large. As simple as that. Medium large, if you're over 7.5, if you're in between, in that middle, 6.5, 7.5, you go the small medium, and anybody with a tiny little wrist, you're going under, you measure under 6.5, you're ordering the petite. So I don't know where we start here. We love talking about this bracelet. Those of us who own it, we adore this bracelet. I get more compliments on this bracelet. It's
so
a riot.
Cheryl. So does Cheryl.
You will get more people will grab your wrist and say, oh, that is so beautiful. The other day, somebody thought I was wearing the other design or
fancy one.
And I'm like, no, no, no. There is no need for that foolishness and spend that kind of money when Robert does a better job.
You can get a handful. You can get a wrist full.
Exactly.
You could literally fill your wrist up.
Exactly.
With Bali designs, which, by the way, our artisans in Bali are shared artisans. They work for the bigger brands, they work for smaller brands, they work for whoever has work. And when I have a big order for bracelets like with this, we get those artisans. So it's not such a unique, in Bali, the silversmiths are common. There are better ones, of course, which I use only. And then there's, average ones when you go to the local shops and when you see, just regular silver jewelry. But when you really want premier, gorgeous gemstones, solid 18 karat gold, and silver that is not only fashionable, but completely classic, you come to Bali Designs. It's where I go 24 hours around the world to bring you the most beautiful jewelry that artisans, that are family artisans from many generations using, primitive tools can design from wax. I mean, the fact, Colleen, that this comes from a wax block and then ends up this perfect piece of fine jewelry is amazing to me, which is why I've been going there for years. I mean, here's one of the gorgeous beaches that I've taken a picture of when I was in Bali, and you just see how gorgeous this is. This is the sketch of the bracelet. I'm working with my very, very close, his name is Kadek, and I work with him very closely to make most of this jewelry. The fact that and there's the wax carving. So here you see hands that are so professional that it's a God-given gift.
Oh, they're master jewelers.
But it's a God-given gift, Colleen.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, they don't even refer to anything. Here's the 18 karat gold. And this is the interesting and cool part about it.
Artists.
Yes.
These are true artists in every sense of the word.
And this is all they love to do. They love to make fine jewelry. They love to make beautiful things. I mean, the soldering of the solid 18 karat gold is unbelievable.
Okay, I have to give you guys an update. Already we're getting close to sell out on several of these choices. If you want the all blue topaz, we have 50
Oh.
50 left only.
That was
if you
fast.
want the blue, if you love the dreamy blues, there it is. Go to your phone, log on to hsn.com, shop by remote, or grab your smartphone if you've downloaded the app, and click your first flex pay of $40. You're going to miss that otherwise. The blue, last call with 50 only of those left. Next to go, we're down to the final few hundred total. That's petite, small, medium, medium, large is, and I have to say I love this one.
You like
I own
the
this, I
amethyst
love,
and blue, yeah.
love the,
Well, I think you have them on.
Well, you know what, I love the blues, first of all. And this is done with the gorgeous blue topaz and amethyst, and it's so beautiful.
Look at
and
the
there's
gold.
only a few hundred left of this. If you want that combo, guys, the gold is, there's more gold in this piece than any piece Robert has ever made. And you can see, I mean, it is an absolute knockout. Gold is expensive. That's 75% pure gold, not plate. They solder pieces of gold to the ends. Those domes are actual soldered pieces of gold. It's not, again, plated on the end there. So if you want that beautiful Swiss blue topaz with African amethyst, that one is here, but it's getting limited. If I have to pick a favorite, and I don't want to have to pick a favorite, and I don't because I own 3 of these.
You
I'm
do.
admitting it, I do, but hey, listen, I wear them.
Yes, you
And
do.
I always said, I work for jewelry.
That's true.
Really.
She does.
That's it. They don't pay me, they just give me, I just
Apparently,
take jewelry.
I work for jewelry boxes because Cheryl has all these, and now she's going to like that blue one. I'm
But
telling
if you can't decide the black and white, I probably wear this the most. And I think it's because I wear so much black.
Right.
You know, if you, black and white is so classic. It's white topaz, right?
That's
White
right.
topaz, black spinel. If you can't decide, that is a home run because it matches absolutely, well, they all match everything. It's funny because I don't even really match them to outfits necessarily because they all work.
That's right.
And then finally, your garnet with this, with the beautiful Madeira citrine with the rhodolite garnet is also spectacular.
That's a warm, beautiful color. You know,
goodness
if you love the neutrals, the oranges, and the reds, if you're a lady that loves red, I'm telling you, this bracelet is such a complete and total winner. It is gorgeous in every way. It has that cable or shrimp design that you love. It has a gorgeous watery undergallery. It's hinged. Colleen will show you how easy the hinge opens. If you're a petite, and many of you are, and if you're just joining us today for the first time, if you're walking by the TV or flicking through the channels, if you have a very small wrist and you've been unable to find a fine jewelry bracelet before, especially one of this kind of quality, I mean, forget about the price today, is insane, but if you're petite, don't be afraid to pick this up. You're gonna love it.
You know what I love about that, Robert, is when you first started doing the bracelets, they were not available in petite.
They were average size.
Right, they were one size. And then he listened to you. The girls at home with tiny wrists, like our model Orshi, gorgeous, but a lot of times the models would be drowning in these bracelets.
That's right.
Where most of the girls who work at HSN, they have petite little wrists.
That's right.
And all
Amy
our models
Bravo
do.
first said that to me years ago,
Yeah.
our friend Amy. She said, Robert, I love your bracelets. I can wear them, but they're a little bit big. They fall down here, and I really would like it up here.
Yeah.
And so Colleen and I, when I came into Design a Gallery, she said, can you make them in sizes? And I have to tell you, I just always made them in average size.
This is a good example. Like, this is the medium large. And you can see on me, I can wear that size and I actually like it, but I like this fit a little better. This is small. This is the small medium on me. This is medium
Here's
large.
the petite.
And then I'll show you the petite on my wrist, just so you can get a general feel. So this is the size I wear. Hey, listen, I like that too, but you can see it's definitely bigger. It's going to very comfortably fit up to an 8.25 inch wrist. And then here we go. There is the petite. I can wear it, and guess what? I would if I had to. That's all you had, I would still wear it, but it is tight on me.
Right.
So I think that helps you understand if you are small-wristed, definitely don't even hesitate to buy the petite. If you need a little bit more play on your wrist, if you need a longer bracelet than a 7.5 inch length, get the medium large. You'll love it. And then, of course, a lot of us wear that small medium, which is the average size. All right, I have an update for you. We are so busy. We are losing choices. Okay, blue topaz, if you want that, 3 dozen. Final call, small, medium only. So if you can wear between a 6.5 and a 7.5 and you want those gorgeous blues, the blue topaz, we have the final few of those left. Also, the blue topaz amethyst is another gorgeous choice. I love that one. They're all pretty. Trust us, you cannot make a bad choice.
It's more about the gold. You know,
True.
a lot
That's
of my
what you
gems,
see first.
That's right.
You're absolutely right.
You're drawn to that yellow gold. You know, 18 karat is a really gorgeous color. And you have that yellow gold, which you don't have on, a lot of my bracelets have, you know, accents, solid gold accents. But this one has 2 large domes. It's called a chinta because it's actually a Balinese god for the sun god. Because when I look at the bracelet, I see 2 halves of the sun. I see something so bright and gorgeous, something so yellow. If you're wedding jewelry, if your bracelet, rather if your engagement ring is yellow gold, or if you just like yellow gold, like my friend Jill, she just did designed a wedding band for her in yellow gold, because some of you don't always like white. So we made sure that we did for you.
That's what you know what's fun is you get to bridge your pieces.
Exactly.
I sometimes wear a gold bracelet next to this. I wear my gold watches next to this.
This is the petite. I don't have giant hands. This is the petite. I just, you know, looks like objects in the mirror are smaller than they appear. But this is really a gorgeous bracelet. It shows you.
Which one do you have?
This is very petite. Can I get a regular size? So. But you see the hinge. So this is a proprietary hinge that I work on. It's a nice, strong hinge. It's very comfortable. So it's not too strong that you can't open it. But you always want to put it on the side of your wrist. And, you know, start over here. Colleen's going to show you how to put it on and off. It's so easy. It's going to take you a split second to really get gorgeous. That's the other reason,
frankly, that we all love these so much. Because guess what? You don't need help.
Right.
It's not, because usually when you're getting dressed, you're heading out the door, the jewelry's the last thing you put on. And when you're rushing, you look at the bracelet like, okay, well, that's going to take me 15 minutes.
That's why you love it.
It is, because it's done.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Boom. I mean, it's literally, you go to the side like this.
That's it. Not over the hand. Some people put it over the hand.
Yeah, not
right
this.
To the, no, you want to do it right to the small of your wrist.
And you're good. And it stays forward on your wrist. Doesn't clang around on your wrist. They're beautiful layered. It's beautiful as a standalone next to a watch, in a stack. I mean, you'll have more fun. I like 2 together. For some reason, I always wear 2 side by side.
So does Cheryl.
I love that.
It used to be 135, right?
Yeah.
I used to say 135.
I don't know why these,
but 2 look
they're
really
like little
good
twins.
together.
So it's like these twin bracelets on your wrist. They look
Our model
really
has the Talagnaga on with them, and I just love the way that looks. So the Talagnaga with the gem accent, it doesn't matter what gemstone. I mean, certainly if you have the black and white, and you have either the black and white Talagnaga bracelet on, that's gorgeous. But they all work together. The whole entire brand sort of transcends that look across the collection so that you can wear it together, mix and match. I mean, so many customers have purchased more than one. They've become collectors over the years, like Colleen, filling up their prestige jewelry boxes and sending me pictures, which I love, make my whole day. I love to see the bracelets all the way up the wrist. I then have customers that like to wear, they like many, but they like to wear one at a time. And I can respect that. You know, I wear 1 bracelet and 1 watch and 1 ring. That's how I do it. You know, sometimes Cheryl wears, this is actually the bracelet she wears alone most of the time, now that I think about it.
Maybe me too.
Right?
This one and my other bigger one.
And the big
Those
wide
2
cable,
I kind of alternate. Look
and
at
they
how
go good together too,
this is an example, the petite versus the medium large. So there's the smallest versus the largest. So there really is a significant difference. One thing that's kind of cool about this, if you have a larger wrist, you're not paying more. You're getting actually more silver
Only
here,
on
obviously.
HSN.
So that's pretty amazing in and of itself. If you would like to order, I hope you do it, because when this sells out, we're retiring this beautiful bracelet. It's its swan song.
Yes.
So when it's gone, it's gone. We do have another airing coming up tonight. Robert's back tonight. We have a 2-hour special. We have an hour of Herkimer coming up at 6, and then Robert is back at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So all of our girlfriends who are at work right now, they're missing this whole thing.
Right.
But we do have yours right now. We have the size you need, we have the length you need, but everything. We don't have a gazillion of any of this left. The blue topaz last call went out. The blue topaz amethyst, as we said, just a few left in each length in each size on that one. So it's completely up to you what's calling your name. The black and white, you will not be disappointed. You cannot miss with it. They're all beautiful, they're classic, and what an incredible value this is today.
It's the most gold I've ever used on a bracelet. I'm just sitting here looking at the price and I'm going, how, with all of this 18 karat gold, and knowing, you know, how long it takes to make each bracelet. It takes, you know, 2 weeks for each artisan to finish a bracelet. And the fact that we're able to bring it here to HSN, into your home, really, it's kind of the best way to shop. I can't tell you how many things we bought over the last week, by the way, just on HSN.com.
I love HSN. I've been here 25 years. You know, it's really amazing when I think 25.
Wow.
Well, you know what's incredible about that? When I think about 25 years ago, there was no internet.
That's right.
There was no Insta.
Right.
There was no Facebook. There was no Twitter.
No FlexPays.
There were no cell phones.
Right.
We didn't have cell phones.
Could you imagine?
It was a different world. And I look at the evolution in all of the years I've been here and how exciting it is and how there was no HSN.com. You know, and I would look at
it's so crazy.
And how much fun it is and how extraordinary it is. What a journey this has been, I think, for me and for all of us that have been around for the past couple of decades, that have watched how things have changed. And that's why I think for me, I have such an appreciation for what Robert brings us, because this hasn't changed. This is age-old
right.
artisan handmade jewelry in a world where everything is so fast.
That's right.
This is
How
not
do we make it
mass
cheaper?
production
Exactly.
where there are, 30, 50, 150 people in an assembly line. This is different. These are studios where there's, what, 5 or 6 artists that
That's
are
it.
each making one bracelet start to finish. It's a whole different mentality.
It's an
and again,
appreciation for
yes,
jewelry.
it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I get excited, because maybe there's a nostalgic piece for me that as things get faster and bigger and more.
You appreciate this.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do have an
And
appreciation
I
for
think
this.
that you can understand that too, because you've told me it's really my favorite piece. Sometimes I say, when I have a piece like this, can you see the artisan actually scroll that? Can you feel that when you have it on your wrist? Because this was made by hand. How many things can you say that you own and wear? I mean, I have such appreciation for anything handmade, whether it's handmade in the US, Indonesia, Italy, anywhere that it's handmade, I'm fascinated by, because these days it is.
It's a lost
How
art.
can we get it faster? How many can we produce?
Right.
It's never like that. And that's why Marjorie, who's been my buyer the whole time,
mine
really,
too.
and yours too, right? She's worked with us so
The
closely.
very beginning of Designer
she
Gallery.
appreciates the craftsmanship, the artisans in Bali. She doesn't say, take that design away, we want to do it for $10 less. It doesn't exist in our world.
Yeah.
She says, I want it prettier. Colleen says, I want more golds. Marjorie says, I want Madeira citrine. We all want the best for you.
You know what? We did not ask this $199. I mean, at $299, we're excited.
That's a gift. I know. That's a great gift.
$199 is a shocker. We're going to take a quick call because Cheryl in Texas is waiting to say hello.
My wife's name.
Hi, Cheryl. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Colleen. I'm so happy to talk with you and Robert.
Hey, Cheryl.
I wanted Robert to know I got my HSN card with him years
Atta
ago.
girl.
Well, thank you.
Good for you.
Oh, you and
I got mine here, too.
Trouble since.
Oh, no.
Well, Cheryl,
I hope you're enjoying that 20 off
yes.
I love your stuff, Robert.
Thank
It
you
is
so much.
Gorgeous.
I love Texas, by the way. It's one of my favorite states.
Today between the barrel clasp and the one you're showing right now. I went with the one you're showing right now because I don't have one like that.
Well, there you go. You're going to love it when you get it home, Cheryl, because if you've appreciated the product over the years, the gorgeous jewelry that I bring you from Bali, this one might be your favorite. So please let Colleen and I know on our Facebook pages so that we can, connect with you.
Absolutely.
We couldn't do that 25 years ago.
No, we couldn't. We could not.
Well, I thank you both, and yes, I enjoy watching your show tremendously, and I love your jewelry.
Oh, thank you. What else do you have, Cheryl? What other jewelry do you have?
I have the Amazonite cable one with the matching ring.
Yeah.
And then when you brought the cobblestone one,
Isn't that
that
gorgeous?
was a today's special at one time.
What gemstone did you get in that?
And I have that one, and then I also have one of your barrel ones. That's
good.
the first one I bought from you with the little frog on it.
Yes.
I know that
remember
one.
that one? That was like one of our first.
Yeah, I love
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
That
Great.
started it all.
Well, our jewelry director, Lisa, actually told me yesterday she picked up the Amazonite bracelet
Wow.
online. Yeah, we don't have enough for presentation, but there is an Amazonite, a new bracelet online that our director of jewelry picked up, which I think is great. So,
Well,
But
Cheryl, you're
I love
great.
that Amazonite and the matching ring, and then the citrine on the cable. That was a today's special. I ran to the phone, ordered that.
girl.
I
So did
couldn't believe the
Colleen.
price.
I did, exactly. Cheryl,
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much. We are thrilled to hear that you are a satisfied, happy Bali
Oh,
customer.
I certainly am, and thank you so much for talking
Thank
with
you,
me.
Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Take
Love you.
care.
Bye-bye.
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 All right, well, this went fast. We are almost out of time. It's 2 minutes left here. Several hundred have been spoken for. I don't know what's going to be left tonight. This was also supposed to be featured tomorrow night.
Oops.
So I don't know, and it was supposed to be featured on the list on Thursday night. So, it's not going to bear out.
at this crazy price, or where is it? It's over here.
Exactly.
You point, you know where you're going, Colleen. I don't know where I'm going.
This is just